So I don't know how I feel about the term groupie. Most of the time I get offended by it, and I've been called a groupie a lot in my day. When I was in Vancouver last weekend and I told the bouncer that I had driven up from Portland and I'd seen the band the night before, they're like, "Oh, a bit of a groupie, are you?" And I'm thinking, no, I'm not. So when he said that, I was like, actually I'm shooting for the band, and I held up my camera and I'm like, I looked him down and I'm thinking, no, I'm not a groupie. I think the term means different things to different people, but when I hear the word groupie, I don't know if you agree with me, when I hear the word groupie, I think of somebody who is really into a band and travels for the band because they either are A, fucking one of them, or B, want to fuck one of them. Am I alone in this? Am I alone in thinking that that's what a groupie's connotation is? And I'm not that person. There's nothing wrong with wanting to sleep with musicians. You do you, and I'll do me. But that's not me. And I feel like the term groupie is inherently sexist and a bit misogynist because you never really see guys being called groupies. You only really see chicks being called groupies. So it runs on the assumption that if you're a girl and you're really into a band with guys in it to the point where you will travel for them, you obviously want to fuck them. It just disregards the idea of just being a music fan for the sake of being a music fan. And I'm by no means trying to say that I'm better than a groupie, because nobody has the right to say they're better than anybody else. I get mad when people assume things, and especially assume them because of your gender. I just really like music, okay? Like, I just really like bands. And I have to maintain a professional relationship with them because I am kind of a professional, you know? Like, I like to think of myself as a professional. So even the idea of that doesn't even cross my mind, ever. I mean, sometimes just like, out in my brain in like dreamland, and I'm like, oh, Alex Turner, because he's Alex Turner. There are certain things that people can call me and I won't care. Like, if you call me a bitch, I don't care. That's your opinion and you're allowed to have your opinion, and that's fine. But if somebody calls me a groupie and they're running on that assumption, they're wrong. Like, that's not an opinion, like, they're wrong. And it's annoying that people associate hardcore music fans that also happen to be female with groupies. What if we just really like the band? Like, what if we just really like the music? Like, you can like a band a lot without ulterior motives. Like, that's not impossible. Like, I just really like the music, and I like them as people, but I don't want all up in that. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that complication in my life, and I don't want you to assume otherwise. So that's why I don't like being called a groupie. And for the most part, at least all my friends, they don't like being referred to as groupies either, because they don't have those ulterior motives either. For me, as like a hardcore music fan that like travels to go see bands, it's a bit of a sensitive spot. It's a bit of a sensitive point. It's like, you are a fan of a band, fan of a musician. Why does there have to be another word for it? Like, can't you just use the term fan? Like, I'm a fan. That's it. Today's song of the day, though. Song of the day is Tongues by PAWS, because I regret not picking up a copy of PAWS' album Youth Culture Forever. It actually came out on Tuesday in the US, and then I think it's coming out next month in the UK. But that band was fucking awesome, and I am excited that they're gonna come back in the fall. Apparently opening for somebody or doing their own tour, whatever. They were really, really great, and I love me some Scottish bands. So check out that song. The video is kind of awesome. And let me know in the comments below what you consider like a groupie to be. Because I know it's just a word, and words mean different things to different people. The term for me has always had a sexual connotation to it. So let me know if you are with me on that, if you don't think of it that way. Have a little discussion. And like I said before, I'm not saying I'm better than people who have sex with people in bands, because They're people and you can do what you want and I don't care. I'm just not that person. I will see you guys on Saturday with a video not about music, totally unrelated, new things coming to this channel because I'm done for a few weeks until Sasquatch and then we'll start up all over again. I love you guys and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye!